didn't work.
That didn't work? Couldn't go live.
Yeah, it just came up. It was grayed out for a minute. Hello everyone. Let me let them know that I am on. Let's see. Put my phone focus. Oh boy. Okay.
You are live. Hey, what is this?
That's not mine. Go back.
Yeah.
Sorry everyone. Hopefully I'll be able to chop this off at the beginning of my video. Let's see. So I popped a fuse. Hi Sarah. Hi baby. Yeah, no, it's not you probably. I had hi Lisa. Sarah said hi Dad.
Yeah, I said hi,
Mine looks like this. That's not mine. That's mine, yeah. Nope. That one.
Choice. Crafter's choice? Crafter's choice.
The first one. This one.
Okay.
Okay, there I am. Let me mute my sound. Okay, I'm muted. And I need my glasses to see comments. Successfully connected. Thank you. I had both helpers in the shower at the same time. Oh, you're from Massachusetts. What part? I used to spend my summers in Pittsfield, where my grandmother lived. Turn off my phone volume. I can still hear Tammy. She's sending peeps over. So I'm gonna have this so you guys can see it. We went to Panera for dinner and I wasn't feeling well. Hi. Hello, hello. Oh, was it acting weird about 30 minutes ago? Okay, well, that probably would have thrown me for a loop too, so thank goodness it wasn't during my fuse pop. But we literally popped a fuse, and that's funny, Sarah. I might be able to use one of those too. Here, coming soon. My lip is bothering me today. So we had 2 auctions tonight, and now we're into the crafting side of things. So you won't get an auction here. In fact, I'm going to experiment a little live from North Carolina. So hopefully, what part of Massachusetts, Lisa, are you from? Hopefully we get some good experimental outcomes. An aloe vera face mask, Bristol County era, Fall River. That sounds very familiar. I've been all over different parts of Massachusetts. I grew up in Connecticut, and my father was born and raised in Pittsfield, and then moved to Connecticut when he met my mom, and then they had me, and then my brother and my sister. And my mom already had 2 girls, so that made 5. And then they had a 6th. Well, my mom and my stepdad had a 6th child. Hey, Tammy. So yeah, I popped a fuse with all my equipment. I'm not sure why that happens sometimes and not all the time. But anyway, so I'm going to experiment tonight. And I am using some Chocateur stencils that I have on hand. This particular one says Love is Brewing, and then at the bottom it says Fresh Daily, and it's got a little, looks like a little tea or coffee cup. And we're gonna burn using torch paste. thought it was scorch paste, but it's torch paste. The original wood burning paste. And I experimented a little bit earlier with my scorch marker. Yeah, it's scorch marker or torch paste, but it's the same company. Friendly, let's see, proudly made in the USA, patent pending. The easy way to wood burn. Torch paste. It doesn't say the company name, but they do have a patent pending on it. And I did buy one through this lady who was a chocolate designer, and she made one, and it was blue, and it was a gel, and I went to take it out and use it like a week ago, and it was very watery, and it had stuff floating in it, so I was like, I don't think this is any good anymore, so I threw it away. But I had one of these Dollar Tree bamboo cutting boards, and I tried a heart on here, and it took a while for it to kind of get hot and start burning, and then once it did, it really burned. And I think that's because it's bamboo. So what I'm going to experiment with tonight is this wood pile piece, which I see, I kind of have one here crooked now, so I might straighten that out. I'm going to straighten that out just a little bit. But this wood is very soft. Like if I took my nail and pressed it, it would leave a nail mark. And this is from Hobby Lobby, and it came with this twine, this really thick hanger here. So I'll probably put that back on, but let me just reposition this. And I'm going to put this torch paste on, and then, I don't know if you can see this, but this is how soft the wood is when I pulled up the stencil just now. That's how soft it is. Do you see that little line across the bottom of right here? That's actually wood that peeled up. So interesting. It's very, very soft wood. But it's not MDF, which I'll show you in a second as soon as I get this piece of wood off of here, because that's going to leave a mark. It's not coming off very easy, so let me just lay this down. It certainly did peel that right up off of there. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to put this down a little bit straighter this time, because the word brewing is off just a little bit intentionally, but I don't want the whole thing to be crooked. So okay, that looks like a good spot. It looks like it's going to get everything. So MDF burns like this, and that's with the paste. So again, it takes a little bit, and I know that's crooked. I was just playing around with it. But hi Phyllis. Hi Phyllis. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. You're an hour away from Boston. Yeah, I worked in a small town just outside of Boston. I can't think of the name of it. Right near the water there for a while when I was doing a lot of traveling. But it does burn into the MDF, I'm sorry, wood. It just takes a little bit longer, kind of like it did with the bamboo cutting board. So now I'm curious what it's going to do on this, which is a really, really soft wood. I'll probably have to keep moving my heat source, and just so that it doesn't burn more the areas that I don't want to burn at all. So I'm just taking a squeegee like I would the paste that I normally chalk with, and I'm just smoothing this torch paste, I keep forgetting the name of it, torch paste, on the open areas of the stencil. And I was going to say before, because I bounce all over the place, I'm sorry, with my conversation, that you only really need a little bit of this. And I kind of like that it's orange, because it lets you see the areas that you are hitting and the areas that you're not hitting. So just like the paste, you kind of move it around and then you pick up the extra and move it to the next area. So you get this on there really, really good. And then you can save any excess that you have. Looks like marmalade jelly, kind of. So I do not want to leave this on. I'm going to lift the transfer because it will definitely burn the transfer. So let's see how this works on the soft wood. And this was only $3.49, $3.50, so it's okay to experiment with it, in my opinion, anyway. I'm going to lay this upside down on top of that little board there, and you can see the areas where I have it down on there. And all I'm going to do at this point, sorry for the sniffles, gosh, just tired. I'm tired too. You have a reason. I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna go on my lower level first, and if this doesn't start to burn in, then I'll turn it up a little higher. And you'll see when it starts to turn, I'll lift it up and show you. It does take a minute. And I did try my quieter heat gun earlier, and it didn't seem to want to do anything, so I brought out the old one. Brought out the old guns. You can see I just went a little higher on this, but I do want to keep it moving. Okay. Can you see how the O and the L are burning? They're getting a little darker. Kind of got a striped effect. A little bit of a striped effect on it, but it's really cool. Really, really cool. So you do need that higher heat. Yes, I am live. I am live, Donna. As long as my power holds up, I am live. So once it starts to burn, it burns quick, and you don't want to stay focused on any one point for too long, because it will burn the wood around it as well. Look at that. You see that bee taking shape? This is a really soft wood right here. That fresh is probably going to pop out real quick, which it did. So it's where it's down thicker that it takes an extra second. Can you hear me okay, guys? Yes, you'll see it's dark. You'll see, Fabi. Did it get it down in this little knotted area of the wood? Not really, so. Oh, it's cute though. It's really cute. Guys, it's also hot. What do you think? So I like the way the torch paste works better than the marker. Hopefully you can see that. You can see it better on the front. Torch paste. And a stencil. That's all I used for this. And now I'm just going to put my little, I'm going to try to twist this back up. Good. Thank you, Donna. Awesome. Thank you, Fabi. Getting back in here with this is going to be a little tricky. And I don't have my glue gun on. But I might be able to wrap some tape around this. Try to wrap some tape around the end of this. Just to get it back through that hole without it unraveling. Right? Yeah, it's really cool. I only learned about it when I was a designer with Chalkature, and I'm not anymore, as you all know. Because someone thought of the idea or knew of it and said, hey, I wonder if that'll work on a transfer. And sure enough, it does. I can rinse that off and use it over and over and over again with that transfer. So that's the cool part. But I'm going to try using some paint and then burn a bunny, and we'll see what that looks like. I'm kind of thinking that one might turn out a little more blob looking, but we'll see. And I don't have to wait for it to dry because it's just burned wood. So this isn't very long, but I'm gonna, I may have to pull the one side and then tie the other. There we go. So they just had it in a knot on the back here. And I'll get that tape off. Pull this side through. I'm probably going to hang this by my coffee machine downstairs. Because it doesn't have to be a Valentine type thing. I think the knots were originally in the front, but I kind of like it better like this. So just that quickly, that is done. And you could even put beads on here if you wanted to. I have some really big ones that would fit nicely on here. I put them away earlier. Here they are. See these are from Hobby Lobby. See the size of the hole on that? This twine would fit through so easy, especially with the end tape. So these were $1.99, and if you wait for their beads to go on sale, you can get them for almost half off. So this is just a cute little sign if you love coffee. Love is brewing, right? It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. And if I hold it up close, you can see Fresh Daily came out, and all the little details on that coffee cup came out really cute. Sometimes I turn it towards my light so you can see it better. All right, so now we're going to test with a little bit of paint. Actually, we can do this one first. So this is a Chalkature house cutout, and it's whitewashed. So let's see how this one works first. And then if we have time, we'll do that one. So I'm not going to even fuzz this, but I am going to try to, it's meant to be left justified on here, but not all the way to the end. So I'm just going to use the bottom to line it up, and then perfect. And then we can add a little embellishment of some kind over there. So again, now this has a layer of paint on it, so I want to see, let me hold this up closer so you can see what I'm talking about. So it has like that whitewashed look on it, okay? And I'm going to use the scorch paste again, torch paste. It's a scorch marker, and it's torch paste. and we'll see how it works on paint. So we're just kind of playing around. Grab a big, healthy squeegee full. Get this on here. Now this is just a thin layer of paste, so paint, I mean. It's like a whitewash that's kind of sanded off a little bit too. So the third one that I want to try is going to be I wonder if this has a, ew, doesn't smell great. I was wondering, because it looks so orangey, I'm like, does it smell like oranges? Of course not. Okay, I think we hit all the marks here. So I'm just going to get the extra off and put it back in the jar. It's kind of gooey, like hot glue. Put my little, so I'm really not using very much at all. It comes, a lot of it's going right back in the jar when I'm done. So I'm going to pull off my transfer. And now I don't have a spot to put this one. So I'm going to make a spot right there. And this time I'm going to go full on with the heat on this. Hey, Carol. Yeah, it's chemicals. Don't smell it. I know. You're like my daughter, Sarah. She's like, Mom, don't eat that. Don't put that on your hands. Don't do this. Don't do that. That's all chemicals. It's not good for you. I know. Oh, this one's weird. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like little bubbles. But I'm going to continue. Hopefully we won't have like a fire or something. I do have a bottled water over there. Maybe lower heat. Let me try the lower heat on this. I'm not sure if this is going to burn in. The lower heat isn't working, so I'm going to turn it back up and we're going to see what's going to happen. It's still, it looks like chicken pox. Kind of weird. It's like a leopard effect. Can you see that? So Carol is my sister. We have an extinguisher. Joe Borelli is prepared. Okay, so what I didn't want it to do, it's doing. But there's always sanding. And I would not throw this away. I can always sand. Oh wait, that one worked. Why didn't the L work? But you know what? I don't like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'll show you why I don't like it. It's taking too long, and when it takes too long, that's what happens. So it's literally burning the whole thing, like not just the letters. And I don't know if you're able to wipe it off. So no Crafty today. Yeah, it's not like it's soot, even though a little bit's coming off here. I'm just going to stop where I'm at, and I'm going to sand whatever's left, and then just paint over it, because I can, and I can save the house, right? I'm going to save the house for a rainy day. So now, I'm not sure if I want to do this other thing, but I'm going to anyway, because I'm not going to paint this entire wood, okay? The only part that I want to paint is the part around the bunny. So I want the bunny to look like, you know, like when you take a picture and you edit it a little so that it has like that fuzziness around whatever it is that you captured. I forget what that's called. It's not frost, it's not fog, it's something else that I can't think of right now, but it's almost like a fade. So I kind of want to create like a white, or maybe, yeah, just white. I'm gonna go with just white, and then I'm gonna burn the bunny in the center of that. So make it rustic. The whole thing, you think? I don't know. It looks burnt. Abby, that looks burnt. It doesn't look rustic. It looks burnt. Like, what were you trying to do, girl? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So I'm just going to stop, and then I will, so I'm just going to go around the edge with this, and I'm going to kind of take it out to the edges. I have all my paintbrushes and scissors and everything in my water cup over here, so I don't know where my jug of water is that I use. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there, and then I'm going to brush this a little in and then mostly outward. So when I'm doing the torch paste, it will definitely hit part of the paint, the heat well, but I'm hoping the bunny, way too much paint going on here. Need a paper towel, don't fall. I do want to get the sides. I want it to be consistently mostly white, except for that center area where I'm going to put the bunny. A part of him will burn into the painted area, so a glow, kind of like a glow, like that effect, only more of like cloud-like looking, you know. I was going to do the whole thing white until I saw it burn. And now I'm like, no, that's not going to work. So I was going to put the bunny on top of the white. Hey, Ray. Carol, are you still here? Hi, Sarah. Sarah with an H. My daughter's on here too. Carol, are you still watching? I want to show you Ryland, your nephew. He reminds me of Dylan sometimes. Her son. Your cousin. Your second cousin. I don't think she's here still. She left me. Burnt is definitely rustic, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. I should have carried on, but I don't know, it was kind of becoming scary. Oh, Carol is here. Come here, Ryland. Come say hi to Aunt Carol. He's got a hoodie on.
Hello.
Hold on, you'll be there in a second. Even his voice. He's almost bigger than me, too. Like Dylan is bigger than you. His hair is very long. Show them your hair, Ryland. Oh, he said,
I got a ponytail.
You got a ponytail?
Yeah.
Look at how long his hair is. Oh my gosh.
There I am. I'm just a little bit sick.
You're a little sick?
Yeah.
Okay, go away.
Okay.
I don't want to be sick. That's my grandson, y'all. He's hardly ever on my lives. But I'm like, I don't want to be sick. Go away. I'm so mean. Okay. So now I'm going to work on this little area on top. Kind of bring it in a little bit more and blend it out. I'm trying to just give it like a foggy look. Something on there. Did I get it? Nope, I did not get it. I'm gonna have to dip the fingers in there. Actually, it may be part of the wood. No, I got it. Okay. All right. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Just getting some kind of a little rounded center. With a little blurred effect going on. Okay. Water. Clean that brush. I know, right? And here I'm losing mine on top. Thank you, COVID. Yes, he's my grandson. No, ma'am, I am not. No, ma'am. Thank you, Sarah, but no, ma'am. I just turned 56 on Monday. I was born on a Monday, too. Chicken flautas. Yes, that sounds yummy. I had tonight for dinner, I had the Panera, that new snacking thing, and it made my stomach upset, so I ended up in the bathroom. But, that's TMI. Flautas. Yes, so yummy. Alright. Let me dry this with my regular heat gun. Did you really? I thought you all knew I was up there. I am up there. I think I'm older than Tammy, actually. You are an old bird. Hush up. Only everybody else is able to say that, not you, Carol. I'm an old bird. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I don't feel young. I wish I felt as young as I think I am in my mind sometimes. Wait, what? I totally did not see that. I think one of Ryland's long hairs got on there. Let me grab my wet brush and try to smooth that out a little. Hey, it worked. Okay. This turntable is everything. Oh, really? I thought I was older than you. All right, all right. You get seniority then, I guess. You are. I'm not going to say your age, Carol. Although she doesn't look like she's that age either. That age. If you say it, then I'll repeat it, but I'm not going to. She's older than you, Tammy, my sister. Yes, indeedy. She just turned her age February 1st. I went live on her birthday and she didn't come see me. Had she, I had put in my broadcast message for everybody to say happy birthday to her. But she didn't come on my live last week, so. My sissy's really funny. I have 2 other sisters as well. This is almost dry, I promise. I still have 20 minutes, so we should be able to get this burn into this. And then if I have any extra time, I'll show you what burning on a little tiny wood heart looks like. Because I have a really cute face. The little eyelash face on this stencil, I can put it on. I have this bag o' hearts. Bag o' hearts that I got on Amazon many years ago. And I can't seem to make that bag look any less heartful. No matter how many I use, it looks that full every single time. So you can say it 30. Yeah, right. 30 times 2. The big 6-0. She's 30 for the second time. You are in your mid-30s, JJ. Can you believe that, Carol? Okay, we're pretty dry. And we're going to heat some more after we get the transfer and the paste on here. So, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. My idea may look kind of quirky, but we'll see when we're done. And it can always be changed, right? So I'm just going to kind of lightly lay this down and just rub the edges of the transfer. And maybe a little in the center. I'm not going to rub the outside. I got to rub his little whiskers in there. There's a little bit of grass on the bottom. And I'm going to take my torch paste again. And we're going to go over the whole bunny with the torch paste. I'm going to grab a big scoop this time. And we're just going to work this all the way around. And again, if it doesn't work out, I will sand. You know, like if we start to see flames or something, I will just sand it and paint it and do something else, and we'll move on to hearts. But I wanted to experiment because when I came across that other stuff and it was really watery and nasty, I said, you know what, that was homemade by someone trying to, you know, do a small business thing, which is fine, but it didn't last over the years, and so I threw it away, and I didn't know how to get it back to its normal state, so I just tossed it, and I said, I'm going to get the stuff that I know works and, like, you know, has a patent pending and isn't sold through, you know, word of mouth type thing, because that's how I got the first one. All right. Let me move things aside. Like, I don't want my transfers that I already have sticking, bending and melting. So I'm going to take this one off and add it, lay it down over here where this other one is still laying down. And I'll show you what we have. So you can see the bunny on there. And he's going to be darker. I don't know, maybe I should have gone in smaller with my circle. I'm just so uncertain about the paint. I don't want it to, like, catch fire or burn or anything. So let's see. Let's see what we can get on this bunny. And this is, I don't think this is MDF. I think this is real wood. Let's see if it'll pick up the details from this transfer. it worked so well the first time. And it looks like it has leprosy again. So I'm gonna press forward until I see flames. The leprosy could just be the details coming out, so happy 30 times 2. Yeah, I'm not too far from that, Tammy. We're close. We could be sisters too. There's a little bit of detail down at the bottom here. I'm trying to get to pop out. It worked over the acrylic paint. Like his little tail. You'll see his tail in just a minute. Can you see that popping out? So cool. So very cool. Yes, yes, ma'am. It very well could be. Leprosy. Oh gosh, that must have been so horrible back in the day though to have that. I shouldn't laugh. Thank God things like that are eradicated, you know? Oh, I love the little grass detail at the bottom. Yes, his tail came out perfectly. I just don't know how to... You probably want to do this in a ventilated area, PSA. Woo! That hit me all of a sudden and it burned my eyes. Oh my goodness. It doesn't, like, I don't get fumes or anything, but it just kind of hit my eyes there for a second. Okay. The backside is really hot because it kept all the heat under there, and I don't like the way I painted this, and I don't know how to fix it, but the bunny came out absolutely I am not. Look at that bunny. Look at the detail. Do you see the grass at the bottom? JJ said, yikes. Oh man, I wish I had painted it all white now. Oh man. I don't know what I was thinking with that. That is so cool. I love it. You see the little grass details, and his little tail is on the white paint? That would have been perfect if I had painted it all white. Now it just kind of looks weird. I could very carefully go around the outside of him and paint white very carefully. I know, right? Actually, it wasn't so cheap, but you know. I mean, it wasn't expensive either. It was Amazon, so. I could like just go around to meet the white ever so lightly and leave him like the color of the wood on the inside. Oh no, Aria. Oh, it's because of Aria. Yes, it's okay. As long as everybody's okay. Otherwise, I'll worry. And I can do some hearts, and I can sand that down, and we can find things to do to make it a white fade into the white. Right? Yeah. But it came out so cute. I really like it, and I like the sign too. On just the plain wood, they both came out so cute. Okay, stand up for me. Only when you're live, y'all. Things don't work. Love is brewing. And then the bunny. How cute is that? I love it. All right, so let me grab my little hearts. I also have I have this blah 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 coffee. That's kind of cute. And I have this. I wasn't sure if I was going to do Love is Brewing or do Family with a heart, but I went with that. I wonder if this would still burn, because I didn't really wipe it off. Let me see if it'll still burn. It looks like it's trying to. It's still burning. So let me just finish burning the heck out of this sign. And then I will go back and fix this one so that it fades out from the bunny. And crap the lynch, Tammy. So I'm just going to kind of burn the whole front of this, because Bobby said we can. It'll make it that much more rustic. And if Bobby said we can, then she laid down the law. I don't think I can burn any more at the top where I wiped it off. Oh, I can. You wish you had those powers, right? Especially when it comes to the kiddos. Although you probably do with them more than anybody else. Number one.
And I pressed start streaming and it started.
Oh. Am I back? We are coming back. Don't go. Can you see me? I will never let go, Jack. Bobby.
Yes, you're back.
Bobby. I will never let go. Jack, come back. Oh my goodness. We could so totally hang. You would have me rolling. You must see the burnt good. Are you ready? It's hot. It's really hot. Hubby says this thing popped a fuse again. Okay. I don't have my TV on. I turned it off because I thought, so I will angle it towards the light. I could even like distress and like blend it all around and make it look really dark. So what do you think? It doesn't have leprosy anymore. And I really easily could paint a heart and put it like up at the top. I could paint it white to kind of brighten it up a little, or I could do red. It's so good. I'm glad you didn't give it up. And I wasn't going to check it. The darn heat gun. Hi, Liz. How are you? Oh, gosh. You almost missed me. I probably could, if I had permission, darken it up a little more over here to kind of make it a little better. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to lose you again. I don't want to be Jack. I don't want to fall into the water. But I am going to go along the edges here. I haven't seen very many movies in my life, but I've seen that one a couple of times actually. I need a brown. Brown would look so much better. I use my smaller heat gun. The black kind of goes with the letters though, so let's turn it on the other side. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Less is more, right? I'm gonna paint a heart while this dries. I'm gonna move it aside, but you can still kind of sort of see it. Maybe a little better that way. See, sometimes I use my TV as a light, and since I'm not blow drying anything anymore, I'm gonna put my TV back on. Problem is, I don't know what JJ did with the remote control. It's probably underneath all my stuff here. Nope. Jay, what'd you do with the remote, dude?
It's right there by the heat gun. That's where I put it.
Oh, the big TV one? Let's see. Oh, here it is. I got it. Okay.
Put it there.
I'm gonna put the TV on. Are you here still?
What are you trying to put on? YouTube?
Just anything. I just put the cable back on. I'm gonna mute it. Just for light. See how you can see that a whole lot better? And I can turn it and you can see the sides. So sometimes that's the flashing that you see, like I'm turning different colors of orange and stuff. That's my TV. It's huge. It like takes up half the wall. So I'm gonna paint this heart. I think I'm gonna, what color should I paint the heart? Yes, Kristy is on after me. I never did do all the things, did I? So I have my little thing like I usually do that pops up that I can see you from with my little hand over the edge. What were those things? I don't remember. Gosh, I think they came out in the 60s or the 70s, the little things that peeked over like that. Anyway, so this was our lineup for tonight, and some of it was on Facebook and some of it was here on YouTube. And right after me, about 9:15ish, will be Kristy with Kristy's Crafty Cottage. So right here on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And what color should I do my heart, guys? Because I really, no ring light? Bethwin, that's you, right? You don't use a ring light at all? I don't like my ring light at all. It's over there and it has a camera mounted on it, but sometimes I have to have it on. White. Okay, that's the answer I got, so I'm going with the white. I probably still have enough on my brush, to be honest. And I didn't show you how I'm in the dark, but I am streaming. All right, Jay, turn the overhead on.
Back on.
I know. Turn the overhead on and turn those two lights off. I'm going to have an electrician in here to look at stuff because I was not, oh, hi. I was not using anything. Get it to focus a little here. I was not using anything. My TV's off. My ring light is off. So you can see now I've got an overhead light on. And that is basically it besides my computer. I don't have my phone plugged in. I need to get someone to look at this for sure. Oh my goodness. I'm reading back on the comments. Bethwin, can I say how much I love real life? Yes, you can. Electricity makes a house a home. I can't with you guys. I can't. I did, however, paint the little things white in the meantime. And now I'm going to cut out my little face. Gee, I mean, we get the electricity to go out enough, Kristy will be ready. So, I mean, you know, I'm just that person that won't go away. I just keep coming back. Oh gosh, we make the best of it, right? I'm so sorry, Tammy. Oh, okay. Let me get this even on the bottom because that helps with placement. There we go. So I'm going to put this little eyelash girl on this heart that I'm going to blow dry with my actual breath because I don't want my power going out again. I actually, there's Kristy's craft room. She's from Michigan. Was working on a generator at one point, and something happened with the generator because they did it via the generator because they knew that they were upgrading something for her thing on her property, her storage thing that she had on her property. And something happened with the generator at the same time. So she literally was blowing stuff dry like I am. I'm going to let the other one just air dry for a second. I'm going to move this to the side because you probably can't see it real well anyway. So I'm just going to place this little transfer on here. Sometimes this is the trickiest part, guys. Kind of getting this lined up, and it's okay if it's a little crooked. I just want to kind of show you what it looks like with the torch. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do torch paste because I have to burn it, right? So I'm just going to grab a twinkly, pretty. We're not experimenting anymore. That's not working well with the electricity in my 5-year-old house. Shimmer Splash. Hopefully this looks decent when we open it. Yeah, okay. I always have this sigh of relief because I'm like, oh God, don't let it be moldy. So I'm gonna use this little tiny, I should stir it up a little bit right there. I'm going to use this little tiny transfer on the heart. The white one's going to just go on there plain. Although I could put this one on there and it would be cute too. But it may be a bit too much. So I'm just chalk pasting this right now. And this is a shimmer paste, so it's actually, it stays a lot longer, a lot healthier, a lot longer than the regular paste. Let's see what we have under here. I'm not going to use my blow dryer anymore. It's already 9:09. Let me know when Kristy's ready. He's a little off center, but it's glittery. You just can't see it because maybe if I tilt it back toward my upward light. Nope. It's sparkly though. And I'm going to put this little tiny transfer right in the water. It's cute though. It's cute. I don't know if it would be cute on here. Should I just put just the plain white one, I think. I could even put a heart over here instead of up at the top. I could add a little bow up here. Okay. Let's see what just the plain white one looks like. So I could put it there to kind of lighten up the whole thing. Or I can put it up at the top. Like that. Oh, you know what? I think I like it at the top, and then I can run some twine along one side here. just kind of wrap some twine around, and that would be cute. End it with a bow in the front. That would be really cute. Okay, that wasn't dry, and I had paste on my hands, so now I have to go back over it. And I'm going to let it dry this time before I put it on. This gives me an opportunity to get around the edges too, so just going to paint right over that and get all around the edges this time. So I'm going to have a plain white heart up at the top, and then, oh, I could sand, well, I don't know how that would work, sanding the bunny, because it's burnt in. I know that's hard to see. For electricity-free action, right? Yeah, the one with the face on it. It is cute. Let's put in the extra. This may be too perfectly white. I may have to distress it a little. And let that dry. Let me grab some twine. Oh, I don't want to put that over there. I'm going to wipe my hands and then grab some twine. Romantic crafting with candlelight, right? Only you can't see the candle. But it's not using electricity, I promise. It's battery operated. It actually has blue in it. I don't know why it won't focus, but it has blue hues in it, so it looks like a real flame. Focus. Okay. I have a lot of that distressing ink on my hands. But I do want to wrap some twine around the edge of this. Oh, the white circle. Yeah, I could do that. Yes, definitely. The bunny is cute. I do not want to mess up that bunny. So yeah, maybe I will sand back the white a little bit. Good idea. What would I do without you here? You have to be on every live now. You just signed the contract when you put that little candle emoji up there. Oh my God, no, I am not singing. No, I'm not singing to you, Fabi. I am not. I refuse. Sing to me by the light of the candle. Okay, I think I'm good now. Guys, I got these little scissors on Temu. If you wonder about their quality, they're really cute. I actually got a couple pair. They cut really, really well. So I got, I hate that light. I got, you can't really see it. There's a lot, like there's a design, a detailed design, and these are like a mermaid color. They're really pretty, and they're very sharp, so be careful if you get them. Okay, so I got the 2 hearts done, twine. So I have a really thin twine. This may be too thin, but not wrapped around a bunch, so I'm going to use this one. Try not to let it go rolling on the floor and out the door like my poor meatball. And I turned on my hot, oh Lord, I turned on my hot glue gun. Well, farewell everyone. because I do need to glue where this is gonna, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to glue where this is gonna stay, because it's not gonna stay very easily on this part right here. But maybe if I get it going around, let's see, just hold it in place, just kind of get it going. Nope. Come on, glue gun. It's still gonna come off. So I just want it to like crisscross, kind of like that. But it's not gonna stay because I have to have that base of, this is not dry and I can't dry it because it's again, my heat gun is gonna pop the power off, so I may have to twiddle my thumbs for, oh, it's 9:16. They do, Liz. They really do. Me and Tammy and Timu. I know. They do have some good stuff, though. They do. I know it's like, a lot of it comes from another country, and they can't be trusted 99% of the time, but for the prices, it's hard sometimes to look past it, you know? But not everything is the best quality, so keep that in mind too. File a groove. She's not up yet. You're watching. Okay. File a groove. I don't know if I am strong enough to do that. You know what? I do have a, I have a Dremel tool. Yeah, this would take a really long time. It's not dry. I keep touching it and it's not dry and I can't dry it. I felt my hand peel off of that. I will either do drill a, what happened with the twine? No, we didn't decide against it. It won't stay, so I'm heating up my glue gun. That's why I said farewell. A mini file, like a metal file? No, you don't buy me anything. I have one. I just don't know where it is. But I didn't say that out loud. All right. Let me not put, I'm not going to distress this anymore. Let me see if my glue gun. And there it went. My meatball rolled out the door. So just a little bead of glue along the top. I'm going to hold it till it dries. Because it's at an angle, it won't stay, Fabi. Yeah, you know. Oh, no, you don't know, Bethwin. So, okay, I guess I'm going to sing with the candlelight now. Have you ever heard, I cleared my throat, on top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor, like my twine. And then my poor meatball rolled right out the door. Hey, Miriam. Okay, I think we're pretty dry here. So, and I think I have enough to go around. I don't know if I'm going to have to glue it every I may have to glue it every time, I think. I come up and around at the top here. So I should have started this daggone house. Fab, you made me keep it. Okay. Kristy's on? Kristy's on. Okay, Kristy is on. Please go watch Kristy's Crafty Cottage. She will have much more fun. She will have much more electricity. And she will not pop a fuse. So please go watch Kristy. I'm going to tie this off in the front and I'm going to call it a night, okay? So good night, everybody. God bless you. And thank you for joining me on and off again. And I will see you next time. Same bat place, same bat channel. I will be here and I will see you. Bye, everybody.